Hello! Today we're going to talk about the strategy draw a picture. Because while it seems like a simple thing, it can unlock a lot of the complexities of problems and help you figure out how to approach them. So in order to think about this strategy, I looked for a problem that would encourage people to draw a picture pretty quickly, because they start thinking about it and they're already, in order to visualize it, thinking that a picture would be helpful. So the problem is this. I have 6 plots in the garden, and I want to fill 2 of those plots with pumpkins. Only 2 plots. I don't care which plots I fill in, as long as I fill exactly 2 plots with pumpkins. How many different ways I can do this? So first, I should think about the information that I've got. If I'm going to draw a picture for this, I've got 6 plots. Well, there are a few ways I could draw them. I could draw a picture that looks like this, that has my plots. Maybe number those 1, 2, through 6. I could also choose to do a straight line of plots, 1, 2, through 6. Perhaps I decide to do, plots like that. The problem really doesn't ask ask you to figure out what the plots need to look like. In fact, if I'm just saying I have these 6 plots and I don't care which ones have them as long as 2 of them do, I'm not really interested in configuration. I'm interested in kind of specific items in that set of plots. So for this one, in order to, for my ease, I'm going to think about it this way. A lot of people in class thought about it this way, which also works. I'm going to think about it this way here. You know what? I lied. I'm going to think about the way we thought about it in class. That's good. So looking at this, I have my picture. I have my basic setup. This is my garden. I have my 6 plots, and I could say maybe a P is pumpkins. So looking at this, well, I could put pumpkins here and here. I could also put pumpkins here and here. I could also put pumpkins here and here. Things can start to get disorganized. I need to make sure I've found everything, because the question was, how can you find all of the plots? So let me back up and use this picture. And at the same time that I'm using this picture, also think about it in terms of listing out the possibilities. So if I do this one and this one, so I'm going to list that as one possibility. Maybe we could shade in those 2 to say that we have pumpkins, and we could even call that 1 and 2. Then how can I be systematic? And something that people came to realize was it is really helpful to be organized in the way that you are doing this, because then you can know you've gotten them all. So if I want to be systematic, one way I might do that is keep one of my pumpkins here and just move the other pumpkin around. So now I have 1 and 3. If I were to move this pumpkin down here, now I would have 1 and 4. Looking at this, I start to notice I can just kind of keep the 1 and move my other pumpkin to one of those other ones. So I would have 1 and 5, and I would have 1 and 6. That means that if one of my pumpkins is in 1, then I have 5 possibilities. But we didn't say that one of them has to be in plot 1. So what if I move to plot 2? And I have a pumpkin in plot 2. Well, if I put a pumpkin in plot 1, now I have a duplicate. This is the same as the one up here. So I can't do that. So I need to do something that's new. This one hasn't been done yet, because all of these had a 1 in them. So I can say 2 and 2. I could say 2 and 3. Excuse me, 2 and 3. I could say 2 and 4. And I could keep going through until I have found all of the possibilities. So that's how drawing a picture helps me approach this problem and then find a way to organize it so that I can find all of the possibilities.